Hi everyone, good morning. This is Mary Ann. Welcome back to our new channel. And our channel's name is Ecom Family. Please subscribe. It is free. You can comment below the video and you can like if you like this video. And also you can hit the notification bell button so that you will not miss any video from us. I'm thinking this morning I'm going to give you a little bit of tour of our garden this year. Today is July 9th, 2019. So come along with me as I show you our garden this year. Thanks.
I'm here at the bottom part of our garden and I'm going to start to show to you guys
Our garden this year. We're going to start here in the tomatoes area. I think we have 9 plants of tomato plants here. So first, this one is a it's a hybrid kind of cherry tomato, and we have a lot of tomatoes still green in there. So we have a lot of tomatoes, so the extra tomatoes we can share it to neighbors and friends. And I think I transplant this tomato plant somewhere in, I think, middle of May this year. So this one, and as you know, I have a post here. This post here is metal, and I think we have 5 of this post here all the way to the end. This metal post, and at the end, at the top of the metal post, I tie there like this, like a wire here, a thin wire, and I tie it here from this first post to the last post there at the end. And then I have here a string, this string here. I use this string to keep the tomato plants upright, and I do that by tying this string. This string is made of some kind of cloth. I'm not sure what's this material. And this string I tie at the bottom of the tomato plant, and then as the tomato plant grow, I just twirl that string around the tomato plant as the plant grow. And then I also remove the suckers. The suckers are the like shoots that come out at the side of the main stem of the tomato plants, because I don't like the tomato plants to go like crazy. So I want to trim the tomato plants, because in that way it also prevent from any diseases of the tomato plants if you trim them. So right now the tomato plants, I think it's more than 5 feet already. So we keep going. Here is another tomato plant. This is I think this is a Roma kind of tomato. This one here, Roma tomato. This Roma tomato, I started this from seeds. But the cherry tomato here, the first one that I showed to you, this here, we got this from a nursery. It's about $3 a plant. It's not bad. And then the next one here, see, I have a string here. I tie the tomato plant here with using this string. We tried before cages, but you know what? If there's a thunderstorm, strong wind, those cages will just fall to the side, as well as your plant. But while this one using this string, even if there's thunderstorm, your tomato plants still be upright using this method. And this one, that flowers there, they are volunteers. I didn't plant them. And this one here, the next tomato plant, this is called San Marzano tomato. And here it is how it look like. They're the oblong kind of tomatoes. This one here, tapered at the end. So this is our first time to plant this kind of tomato this year. Oh, there's a big one here. I'll show you the big one. That one. And also this one, another cherry tomato plants. The next one is another tomato. Cherry also. Still a lot of green tomatoes in there. And this one is potato plant. It's volunteer. I didn't plant that this year. This one is another cherry. I have a red tomatoes there already. I just picked tomato when I need it, so I keep it fresh. And there's more blooms. This is a hybrid kind. I noticed the hybrid has a lot of flowers. And here, another tomato plant. This one is tall. See that? This is another cherry. I don't know why I plant a lot of cherry this year, but I did. And this one here, another tomato plant. This is, oh, let's see, what kind of tomato plant is this? It says beef steak, and it's called Beef Master. Beef Master VFN hybrid tomato. And we have tomatoes in there. I see one's getting ready to get ripe, reddish. Yeah. And let's see. In this Beef Master we have more. Look, they're big. They're big. We have only one plant of this Beef Master tomato. I'm not really a fan of sandwiches, so we have only one. I'd like the cherry because, and the Roma because I like it in salad. This is another Roma tomato, and that's another cherry tomato. So these are tomato plants so far. Here next to the tomato plant I have a bitter melon. I'm not sure if a lot of people know about bitter melon, but this is an Asian vegetables. We get this from the Asian nursery, and in the Philippines we eat a lot of this. This is very common in the Philippines, and we call this in the Philippines ampalaya in Tagalog. In Bisaya it's called palaya. Right now I didn't see any fruits in there yet. Here I have squash, a summer squash plant. This one here. I didn't see any fruit. I see flowers, but I didn't see any fruit in there. No fruit ready. So let's keep going. This one here we have peppers. I'm not sure what kind of pepper plant is this. I know this pepper plants, I started this from seeds. I'm not sure what variety is this. And we have more here coming here. And this one here is another pepper plant. And this one here, this is cantaloupe that we got from the store, and the cantaloupe was so sweet, so I decided to plant a few seeds. So I'm excited if this is also sweet. So I'm not sure if that cantaloupe was hybrid or not. If it's hybrid, then this plant will not be the same. The taste won't be the same. So, and here I have here more pepper plants. I think this pepper is called, I'm not sure, but it has pepper in there. This one here, let's see if I can show it to you. It has a big, where are you? It has a big pepper already. So anytime I need pepper, that's ready. or you can wait to change the color into red, become ripe. And I have another one here too, this one here, several. But I noticed this pepper plant is rot, so probably this, it means calcium deficiency. So because we had rain several for the last couple of days every day, so maybe it's usually the calcium probably wash out. So I'm going to spray that this plant with calcium. It is easy to mix. Next is more peppers. I think this pepper plant is called King of the North. That's the name of the variety. King of the North. That's a big one. Looks like King of the North. And then I have another one here. This one here. It's still small here. That's are small. The peppers are small. And this one is okra. It's an okra plant. I see they looks like start to form a tiny okra in there. And this one is another okra plants. And next I'm going to show you our acorn squash. Acorn squash is a winter squash variety. I see acorn, and there is acorn there too. There's a fruit. Oh, I see a rat fruit. It means I have to spray with calcium again this plant. And this is eggplant. Yes, they just start to look at the bloom. I covered these eggplants with netting, that netting there, because the bugs loves the leaves of this eggplant. And yesterday I decided to remove the netting because the bee need to pollinate the flowers. So more acorn here. That's another eggplant. I think I have several here, varieties of eggplants. I have the long purple, I have the black beauty. I like the long purple. It's an Asian kind of eggplant. I like it. And also more acorn here. Where's the acorn here? Here we go. That's the acorn. This is a bush kind of acorn plants. This one is more eggplant here. Oh, they start to have the flower. And more eggplant. More eggplant. And this one is, oh, another winter squash. But there's no fruit yet. And as you can see, I have this hose here dripping. It's called a dripping hose, where this is how I water the plants to avoid the plant. You have to avoid overhead watering the plants to avoid fungus and other kinds of diseases. And here I have that there's a winter squash and more winter squash. These are winter squash here. I'm going to show it to you. Winter squash. I have here several varieties. I have the spaghetti winter squash. I'm going to show you how big is the spaghetti squash. There's a fruit here. It's really big. Come on, fruit. That's spaghetti. Yeah, I tried spaghetti squash before from the store, and I like it. It has a different taste. I like the taste. And there's another fruit here, but this fruit is small. Another winter squash, spaghetti. Alright, this is our onion plants. So next time I'm going to show to you our onion plants. Let's see how big they are. Oh, they look so healthy. The leaves and the bulbs, they are starting to form the bulbs. So I'm very excited for this onion. So next time I'll show it to you. I'll tell you what varieties. So hi everyone. So I just showed you the first part of our tour in our garden this year, and it's getting hot. I should not be complaining hot because I come from a hot country, Philippines, but it's hot. Sorry. But if I have to choose summer and winter, I will go with summer because I don't like winter. How about you guys? So thank you. Please subscribe. Take care and God bless everyone.